What is a war? I mean, do we really have the mental capacity to understand what a war really is? Everything collapses. The infrastructure, schools, food distribution, electricity, water supply, communications, everything that you take for granted. You feel very vulnerable when all this disintegrates and disappears before your own eyes. You feel very alone. And then the bombs fall. Without any logic, without any understandable system, they just fall and explode with a terrifying sound. They destroy the housing block next to yours, but not yours, not today. They destroy your sister school. Fires everywhere. Toxic smoke of burning chemicals. You see dead bodies in the street. You see the young mother and her son killed by rocket debris, and you see their suitcase. They wanted to flee. She wanted to save her little son from the war. You see these dramatic human destinies everywhere. You read dramatic novels written on every bombed house, in every desperate face. You hear breathtaking stories in every cry for help, in every scream, in utter desperation. Then you see the enemy soldiers. Strange. They look like you. They look like your friends. Your father, your brother, your Uncle Iger. But they are dressed like soldiers, and they are enemies, and they are trained to be your enemies. And they're trained to kill you, and your sister, and all your friends. They don't necessarily know why they should kill you, but that is not a useful thought right now. You must run. You must hide. You must wait. For silence, perhaps. For darkness. In a cold, humid basement. In an overcrowded subway. The smell of urine. The smell of sweat, the smell of fear, and the smell of death. Crying infants. A shivering old lady is just repeating the word no. Perhaps she's in shock. Perhaps she saw her daughter die, or perhaps she just wants to say no. And perhaps this word, no, is the only relevant word in this situation.